But he got a flag down.
Oofside.
Everyone but the center. Offense.
Back by unpopular demand, this podcast.
Boo, boo, Matt, boo.
What is up, boys?
Boo, you
As
suck.
if we haven't been recording for like 10 minutes already.
Yeah, we're not gonna tell him that though.
Yeah.
Boo.
I'm glad I
Except for the
didn't take
fact
an
we
edible.
kind of already
Or-
did.
Or
That's
who is they, Dewey, huh?
They.
Who is they?
They
huh, you piece
don't
of
want you to
shit?
have a working soundboard.
Who's they?
Who's they, huh, Dewey?
Cheeseburger
Cheeseburger people.
Is that
Jerry
that
Jones.
cheeseburger accomplice we've been hearing about?
Yeah.
No, Jerry Jones is actually the president, but nobody's ever wanted to say that.
George
Anyway,
Bush.
we're in the middle of preseason. Football is almost here. And there's been some big stories. This podcast is off to a terrible start. Joe's gonna be very mad at me.
When is it not off to a terrible start? We're just par for the course.
Yeah, true. But what he's not gonna be mad about is that Tom Brady has actually totally for realsies this time retired. You guys.
I don't
Good.
believe it.
Good.
Yeah, right.
Or so
As-
he says.
Good.
As soon as Jimmy Garoppolo failed his first physical, I
Drug
was like,
test.
he's
Oh.
coming back.
Imagine
Without a
just
doubt.
Jimmy
He's going to be on the
Garoppolo
49ers by week
just
6.
doing a line of cocaine in the middle of the field.
Well, okay, we'll jump forward to that real quick. So Jimmy Garoppolo was signed by the Vegas Raiders and a local, I'll say ranch. I don't know if penthouse would be the right term, but basically a house where a lot of women hang out at a lot. Basically offered free services for life to Jimmy Garoppolo. So
Skin that mouth.
yeah, Dad's mouth.
It's so Garoppolo over.
God damn it. But yeah, Tom Brady for realsies this time retired. So at least
Nope.
if I get one good thing out of last year's playoffs is that the Cowboys ended Tom Brady's career. So that's pretty cool.
And then what happened?
Yay! Rare
Well, we don't talk
Cowboys
about that.
win.
The Cowboys
And
won
then
in
what
the wild
happened?
card round, and then nothing else happened. That was
They
the end of the
canceled
season.
the rest of the playoffs.
They
Yeah.
used Zeke as a center.
Nobody won the Super Bowl. I think I have a live.
Everybody loses.
Actually, no. We have a recording of what was going through Zeke's head when that play happened. I think it was something like this.
They should. Wow.
Anyway.
I haven't heard that song. I haven't heard that since 2017 at least.
I don't know how to start a podcast.
Dust off the
anymore.
cobwebs for that one.
Yeah.
You're
Anyway,
full
yeah.
of cobwebs, Dewey. Your mouth is
Yeah,
full
okay,
of
buddy.
cobwebs.
There's bugs
Okay.
under
I
your
can't
skin.
hear you. You have bugs in your
Get
eyes.
dig them out.
Yeah, get the bugs out of your skin.
Yeah.
Also, reach for that Cox
Launch,
gun
launch,
while you're
launch.
at it. But yeah, Tom Brady retired as well as J.J. Watt, A.J. Green. Oh wait, Chad Henning retired?
Yep.
Wow.
Oh no.
Yeah, anything's possible.
Not anymore. Yeah, and a couple other people. Who cares? Oh yeah, and then Sony Michel after like a 5-year career, which is.
Oh yeah.
Sonny Michel got drafted, had his entire career, and retired while Stetson Bennett was still in college.
Jesus Christ.
Let it be known that Stetson Bennett threw touchdown passes to Sonny Michel at Georgia.
Jesus
Was it Georgia?
Christ.
Wherever
I
they
don't
played.
fucking know.
Sony Michel literally just showed up to the NFL, won a Super Bowl, refused to elaborate, leaves.
I was a
Speed
junior in
running the
high
NFL.
school in Stetson Bennett's first collegiate season, and I graduated college 2 months after his college career ended.
He graduated before he did.
Oh my god.
That's that SEC education going there.
Stetson Bennett
True.
blew a 3-1 lead.
But yeah, so enjoy retirement, all you guys, especially JJ Watt, because that guy has like ripped an arm off like 4 times, and
Does it just grow back every time like a starfish?
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, speaking of backs, I'm sure his is wrecked from carrying the Texans for a decade.
JJ Watt reproduces asexually.
Wowee.
Who would have guessed? Yeah. And there was also the Hall of Fame class got announced. It's really weird for me to see people who were like, I remember being drafted are now going into the Hall of Fame, like fucking Darrelle Revis and the Marcus Ware.
The Marcus.
Yeah. Don Coryell, also extremely way too long to get him into the Hall of Fame. That's pretty cool. Anyway, who cares? Let's talk about free agents.
Yeah, who cares about those old bums back in the dickities of 2010?
The olds.
Yeah.
Okay, old.
Clearly,
I'm still mad Patrick Willis is not a Hall of Famer yet.
That's real.
And Jim Marshall. Put Jim Marshall in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, amen.
God damn it. That guy's like 40 years overdue for his.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the biggest move this offseason, though, is a franchise quarterback moving. It's Derek Carr to the Saints, obviously.
Yeah.
True.
This offseason has been kind of mid, I'm not going to lie. I'm not rocking with this one.
It was one of those things where it was like, man, the best quarterbacks to hit the free agency market. It's like Derek Carr, Jimmy Garoppolo, Baker Mayfield, and then it's like, ugh.
Fuck. It's literally a mid-off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one I want to talk about real quick, which is what it feels like to be a Buccaneers fan right now. Because it's like life was terrible for about a decade, and then Tom Brady and Bruce Arians showed up, and you're like, holy shit, football can be fun. And then you have like those 2 fun years, and then Brady's like, I'm leaving, and you're like, man, that was awesome. And then he's like, guess what, I'm coming back, and Todd Bowles is the head coach now, and you're like, oh, okay, I don't know about this, but all right. And then somehow their offense fucking stunk last year, and then they end their season by getting absolutely embarrassed by the fucking Cowboys of all teams in a fucking playoff game. And then Brady's like, all right, now I'm actually dipping for realsies this time. Enjoy Todd Bowles. And everybody in Tampa's like, God, this sucks. What are we going to do? And then Tampa's like, hey guys, don't worry. I know Tom Brady's gone, but we just got the next best thing. It's Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, and Kyle Trash.
You guys like John Wolford?
That QB duo is going to be generational ass.
I love Baker, but if it might just be Joe.
I hope he should just start playing without a helmet. Baker.
I mean, honestly, I have a pretty good feeling that they're just gonna play him the whole season, regardless of how bad it is, because they don't have another better option like available at any point.
What do you mean? The elite Kyle Trash is gonna make them good
Who's
again.
the third stringer?
Hey, you're sleeping on third string quarterback John Wolford, aka the quarterback who got benched for Baker Mayfield off 2 days of practice in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna regret letting franchise quarterback Blaine Gabbert leave for the Chiefs to place Chad Henne as Patrick Mahomes' backup.
It's amazing that
would have been the move.
Like Blaine Gabbert still gets a job.
Wow, this team looks like shit.
Yeah.
The thing too is like Baker Mayfield is their leading candidate to start, and they signed him to a 1-year, $3 million contract.
Yeah,
that's basically like, can we pay him less? Are we allowed to pay him less?
It's about as low risk as possible.
Is now a starting offensive lineman for the Buccaneers. When he was on the Steelers, he was about as useful as a turnstile.
Hell yeah.
That's bad.
And I guarantee, too, there's going to be 1 or 2 games where Baker Mayfield just, like, remembers how to play football. And then the rest of it's just going to be abysmal.
Yeah, it happens every year. He just decides to play like God.
He turns his monitor on twice a year.
Yeah, literally. It's fucking insane.
I also want to reemphasize that I love Baker Mayfield, but I'm not feeling too great about this one, if I'm being honest.
Baker's good. He just needs another chance.
Yeah. Clearly it'll work this time.
5th one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My hopes is that if it doesn't work out in Tampa, I want him to be Josh Allen's backup in Buffalo, because just watching like Baker Mayfield and Josh Allen hang out, that'd be pretty cool.
What about kissing titties?
Yeah, fuck him. He's in Pittsburgh, isn't he?
Is he
Yeah.
still in Pittsburgh? Oh yeah, he is.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
He's gonna
Fuck.
lose the backup job to Mason Rudolph.
Yeah. Also, wait, hang on.
Really?
The Buffalo Bills have.
Oh.
I don't even think they have a backup quarterback.
No, they have fucking Matt Barkley and Case Keenum still, I think.
Matt
Keenum went back to the Texans, I think.
Oh, I don't know who the fuck their third string is then.
Their third stringer is their second.
Jeff
Their backup
Barichick-
is Kyle Allen, and their
Oh,
third
that's
stringer is
right.
Matt Barkley.
Kyle Allen.
Kyle
friend of-
Allen. Oh my
Kyle
god.
Allen.
His
friend-
little brother Kyle.
Yeah, and his friend Josh Allen's awesome because he's just the man of nepotism. he just like lets all of his friends become part of this team. It's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Who is giving Kyle Allen a job in the year of our Lord 2023?
Are we sure he's not related?
I think Kyle Allen is from like North Carolina.
Oh, he's got.
No.
Kyle Allen's got a neck on him too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that
Level of
was,
success is judged by how long your neck is.
yeah.
True. Davis Mills goated.
Well,
That's
actually,
my
why
Q-
is Mike
still
Glennon
my
not a Hall of
QB1.
Famer then?
Dewey,
You know, that's you're asking the important questions.
Dewey, you should be a Hall of Fame with your triple neck.
Okay.
Anyway, Mike Gesicki, Ezekiel Elliott, and Juju Smith-Schuster all went to the Patriots.
Boring.
Somebody's got to run it up the middle for 2 yards every time. So
That's could be James Conner.
oh yeah, true.
No.
Yep. No, that's,
Well, that's-
negative
that's
2
just-
yards for
yeah,
running
that's
into the offensive lineman.
Bouncing into the back of the offensive line for a loss
Yeah.
of 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Quick
As we
side
mentioned
note about-
before, oh, go ahead.
I was going to say a quick side note about that, too, that I still don't understand. Is the fact that the Patriots let Jacoby Myers walk and go to the Raiders because they didn't want to pay him X amount of money. And then the contract that they gave Juju Smith-Schuster was literally identical to the one that Jacoby Myers got in Vegas.
I think
3 years,
Bill Belichick
$33 million for both of them.
I
I think
think.
he just watched him throw a perfect spiral to Chandler Jones and was like, "All right."
Yeah.
Hey, I'm convinced that Jacoby Myers is a fucking no. I'm convinced he's a
Double
spy
agent.
because he fucking did that against the Raiders and went there.
Yeah, the Raiders were watching that and
Braver
they're
than
like,
the
"Damn,
troops."
maybe he could be our backup."
He just
Okay,
put
cool.
Double
Ron
agent
Hextall.
Jacoby Myers.
Yeah.
Ron Hextall.
Fuck
It's
Ron
literally-
Hextall. I hope he slips on a banana peel.
Yeah, fall on that banana peel.
But yeah, and then Miles Sanders and Adam Thielen to the Panthers, which we'll talk more about the Panthers in a little bit. Odell Beckham Jr.'s back with the Ravens, which much needed receiver.
Hear anything?
They didn't have. I think the stat was like the Ravens didn't have a receiver catch a touchdown after like week 4 last year.
That's
So,
awesome.
yeah,
It's like the 20.
saw something
Like
else.
13 Chiefs.
yeah.
What year
I've
was
never
that when
seen-
there are no Chiefs players got a or Chiefs
It was
wide
2013 or
receivers?
20. Yeah, 2014.
It's
It
14.
was 24. Yeah. It was one of those fucking shit ass years.
How do your wide receivers not catch a touchdown for an entire season?
I don't
the
understand. I need to look at their fucking team again.
Oh, I think John
I
Boyce
think-
put out a stat or a tweet recently was talking about like how the Chiefs make no sense. Like there was that stat and how they played a playoff game where they didn't punt and they lost.
I think there was some stat I saw at some point too where like I think
Wow.
the Ravens have never had a Pro Bowl wide receiver that they drafted or something.
I don't think they've ever had one at all.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
it
pretty
is
sure.
something super stupid like that where they've like in their entire 20 whatever year history they've never had a Pro Bowl receiver.
I
Yeah.
can understand why the Chiefs did not score a touchdown with any of their wide receivers because their best wide receiver was Dwayne Bowe.
No, don't talk shit about
Bowe.
Dwayne Bowe. But who was behind him?
Albert Wilson.
Who?
I rest my case.
The
Yeah.
Ravens. All right, I just looked it up.
Wow.
The Ravens have had 3 wide receivers make the Pro Bowl. It is
Did they
Jermaine
draft
Lewis.
any of them?
How the fuck am I supposed to know that?
Fucking look it
Yes.
up. Get
Yes, they did.
Google.
Jermaine
Oh.
Lewis in 98 and 01.
Okay.
Devin Duvernay last year, and Jacoby Jones.
Those are
Wow.
certainly
When
some
the
wide
fuck was
receivers.
Jacoby Jones a Steeler? Are you fucking kidding me? Anyway, this has been ADHD sides.
Yeah. Speaking of receivers going to weird
Jacoby
teams, DeAndre Hopkins finally made his decision after he demanded a trade out of Arizona, and he went to the Tennessee Titans.
That
All
that was
that
such a
waffling.
weird one too, because like he had demanded a trade for that long, and they weren't going to do it, but then they were going to do it, and then they just released him instead, and the Cardinals literally got
Oh,
nothing
that's
for
right.
a all-pro
forgot
wide
about that.
receiver. They just cut him,
Yeah.
and then he went and visited. I think it was Tennessee and New England. I think were the two teams he went and visited with, and all the Patriots fans like, "Oh my God, we're going to get DeAndre Hopkins. We're going to get Dalvin Cook," and he's going to the Titans. That was
I know everybody makes fun of the Lions and they make fun of the Browns, but the Arizona Cardinals are the worst franchise in football.
Oh,
Easily.
absolutely.
It's not even close.
Yeah, it's
What is the point of the Cardinals?
They went 60
Literally,
years without winning a home playoff game.
It's incredible that they haven't done anything in
Dewey,
100 years.
They went 60 years without winning a playoff game.
It's absurd.
Yeah.
Easily, without the Kurt Warner run, they would. It's a pointless team. They should just be folded.
At least the Bills, have gone to a Super Bowl
4
The
times
Bills have
in a row
fans.
and lost 4 times in a row.
How about you die?
Wait, I mean, you tell me you don't like the Racine? I mean, Chicago? I mean, St. Louis? I mean, Phoenix? I mean, Arizona Cardinals?
They should bring back the Arizona flag on their jerseys. But no,
Just move.
I just remembered that they changed their jerseys again, and they're fucking awful.
Like shit.
Yeah.
Can we just get rid of the Texans and move the Cardinals to Houston and make them the Oilers?
It's a good idea. I like that.
Let's move the Texans to Arizona, but keep the name Texans.
That's true.
Texans.
That's a much better idea.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
we can move the Texans
move
to
them to-
Decatur and bring back the Staleys.
They should just do a straight swap like they were going to do with the Oilers and the Maple Leafs back in the 80s.
True.
Guys, I've got it. Remember when we had our plan to buy the Packers and that fell through?
Oh yeah.
We're going to move the Cardinals to Provo.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I'm so ready. But yeah, so the Cardinals have new jerseys just in time for them to be the worst team in the league. Kyler Murray is still
little
out
man
with
is
his
fucked.
knee injury.
Still playing Warzone.
I would be surprised if Kyler. Well, because remember he tore his ACL at the end of last year, so he is not playing. For
Yeah, it was in the New England game he did, like week 13 or something.
So they're basically they're probably going into week 1 with Colt McCoy as their starter, and Colt McCoy has serious please don't make me play football energy.
Oh, baby.
Really does.
Their defense is fucking atrocious too.
Last season, did we talk about how Kyler Murray's QB rating is like half of what it usually is on weekends that there's a double XP event on Warzone?
Yeah, we did talk
we talked about that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do appreciate though for their new uniforms. They created a uniform that has literally no design.
There's nothing on it. It's just the peak of
There's
minimalism.
no creativity, just like their whole franchise.
It's
their black alternate jersey literally only has numbers on it.
I will take that over their shitty ass jerseys that they had with the piping and all that garbage.
Those
are awful.
Although, did they keep the dumbass gray face mask? Yeah, they did. God damn it.
Of course they did, with a plain white helmet.
God, I hate the Cardinals. They haven't even done
Useless
anything.
Useless team. If you're a Cardinals fan, you need to start over. Go out with honor or something.
Yeah. Cool.
Find something better to do with your time.
Yeah. Take up knitting.
Yeah.
Crochet.
Crochet them some better fucking uniforms.
What are some better uniforms are the Titans Oilers throwbacks, which are pretty sick.
Oh,
those are nice. Yeah.
Should be using those full time.
Oh, I'm trying to find the list of all the new uniforms because there's a lot of new throwbacks that are fucking
The Eagles
awesome.
are doing the Kelly Greens. The Titans are doing an Oilers ones.
The
Bucks are doing the
Seahawks are doing
creamsicles.
retros. Oh, the creamsicles.
The creamsicles are back.
Creamsicles are so back.
The Jets
Love
have
the
a
creamsicles.
throwback
Patriots, I
jersey
think,
they're
are
wearing.
doing their red AFL ones again too.
Oh yeah, the Browns have that weird white thing.
Yeah,
I
because
don't know how to describe
the-
that.
Their uniform, the all white one, that's basically what they looked like originally when they were in the AAFC. So it looks fucking clean too.
Weird white
don't-
thing.
I
His
don't
name
give-
is Joe Thomas, you piece of shit.
But the best jerseys this offseason is easily the Seahawks.
Easily.
Golly
Yes,
gee
those are so
willikers, man.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget about the Colts bringing in the
I
weird
was
black
just
jerseys.
about to say, and the worst ones are the Colts' new alternates.
I hate the new trend of these black fucking helmets. They all look
They're
terrible.
so bad.
They all look so bad.
Jim
The-
Irsay is such a goofball.
When it comes to like the black alternate helmets, like the Saints and Panthers ones look cool, and that's about it.
Saints.
Oh
won,
shit!
man.
I forgot about the Lions have their alternate blue helmets. Those are pretty shenanigan.
Oh yeah.
Oh, forgot about those.
Also, funny thing with the Titans Oiler throwback reveal is so like all offseason everybody was like, yep, they're trading Tannehill and they're trading Derrick Henry, like they're blowing this team up. And then they unveiled those uniforms and it had Tannehill and Henry in them, and they're like, okay, yeah, no, they're running it back for another year.
Yeah. This will
Bring
definitely
DeAndre
not
Hopkins
end.
into it to hope that he's the be-all, end-all.
Yeah.
This will definitely not end in a 7-win season or anything.
Yeah.
Funny if it did.
Don't the Broncos have an alternate helmet too?
I don't fucking know.
Or did I imagine that?
Well, they announced they're going to redo their uniforms next season.
Oh, thank
yeah,
God.
they have
Oh
an
my
alternate
God.
white helmet. That's right.
They do? Huh.
Yeah. I'll post a picture of it here.
Oh, and the Browns
It's like their
have
throwback
a.
design, yeah.
Ugh.
I don't know if they're going to do it all season, but the Browns have a sticker as tribute to legendary good guy Jim Brown.
Oh yeah. Also the Vikings. They kind of
Oh
have
yeah,
that.
God, fucking
throwback
everybody's got throwback
thing.
uniforms.
The
They probably should've written
Patriots
this
are
down.
wearing their throwbacks. The Falcons are wearing their throwbacks.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I
the
think
Falcons ones
have
are
theirs last
nice.
year, yeah.
So are the Jets.
The Bills still haven't
That's the
brought back
Jets. Who gives a shit?
the blue helmets.
That's
so I'm
true.
Yeah.
I think
severely
you're a bit
impressed.
biased.
I just want the blue helmets for the Bills.
That's
what I want in my
helmets, you
life.
They should bring back
The red helmets, I meant.
Yeah.
the red helmets and then
Shut
the
up.
navy blue jerseys with the red thing.
The side panel
No.
and the
Yeah.
shoulder
No.
yoke.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotta get
Those
that
are the
sick
bad
JP
times.
Losman throwback.
Thinking about that JP Lossman throw we saw a few days ago. He just airmailed it to fucking nobody. Just nobody in the vicinity of him. And he
I was watching a highlight before this. I was watching some clip. I saw the most beautiful piss missile frozen rope I've ever seen, and I had to rewind it to see who threw it, and it was Kyle Orton.
Wow, hey.
Dude,
So-
Kyle Orton is one of those quarterbacks that he just like randomly started being good for like 4 weeks in 2009, and then he was like, "Wait a second, I'm Kyle Orton," and
Oh yeah, I just found the Lions helmets. Those are
We should I feel like Kyle Orton should be given steroids just to see what happens.
give him another shot right
Yeah,
now.
give him a shot.
Bring him back 14
give him a-
years later.
Give him a shot up the ass and a shot in the arm and see what happens.
didn't Kyle Orton also just like? Oh my god! I just realized he looks exactly like Julian from Trailer Park Boys. Oh my god. Yeah. Didn't Kyle Orton just
So
like retire one day because he
fucking
just didn't want to play
ugly.
football anymore?
Oh my god, is he so
Why does
fucking
he
ugly.
look like that?
He's so ugly.
That is dollar store David Rudiman.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
He has a penis haircut.
He looks like an acorn.
Also, to go back on something, those Gray Lion jerseys are bad. I hate
Yes,
those.
they are. They suck.
They are horrible. Why do they
Bad,
exist?
Stupid, dumb, and bad. Because gray.
I'm gonna need you to pull this up
Gray.
for the viewers at home.
Oh yeah, I'll put that
That
on
comparison.
screen. Yeah, let me write this one down. Hang on, Kyle Orton, onion.
Is that right next to Kyle Larson eating shit?
Yeah. I'm gonna actually put some
Oh my
context to this so I don't
fucking
forget what it is.
God. Oh my! He's so fucking ugly.
Anyway,
He's the ugliest
we're talking
man
about-
ever in the history of the NFL.
we're supposed to be doing off-season roundup. We're talking about quarterbacks who
So
retired 8 years
ugly.
ago.
He's so ugly.
Bobby Wagner's back with the Seahawks.
Who cares?
Oh, so he's
Is there any news
washed.
about Kyle Orton?
CJGJ and David Montgomery to the Lions. Dalvin Cook, Alan Lazard, and Randall Cobb to the Jets. Oh, that's
Some
weird.
other
I wonder
guy.
why they're going there. Yeah, some other fucking dude. Aaron Rodgers or something like that.
Mid. I
Yeah.
hope Aaron Rodgers just becomes the Brett Favre version of
If
himself.
he has a
and
Russell
just has a
Wilson
shit
moment,
year.
just has a complete Russell Wilson break
It would be really funny.
on the Jets, that would be the
Wait,
funniest
is LS
fucking thing.
Is LSD legal in New Jersey?
I think ayahuasca is.
If
That's what he was doing
LSD
last offseason.
is legal in New Jersey, it's over for the Jets.
Is LSD
It's
legal
over.
in New Jersey? I'm typing in is LSD legal and it autofills in Ohio.
In Ohio?
LSD is classified as a scheduled drug. It doesn't. Which gives rise to possible indictment for third-degree crime. So no, it is not.
Oh, Jets, it's over. Give up.
Anyway,
Give the division to the Bills already.
the Aaron Rodgers Green Bay Packers drama is over as Rodgers is officially traded to the New York Jets. It was a whole long, drawn-out thing that I don't feel like talking about. Who gives a
And
shit?
it's boring.
All
Who
I know
cares?
is
I hope that Aaron Rodgers sends a dick pic to a reporter so he can get
Let's-
canceled
Hey, we got to talk about his
on his
darkness
Brett
retreat,
Favre
though.
shit. Oh yeah, that.
Oh yeah, okay, we will talk about that. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers just disappeared into a dark cave for about a week, and I'm only slightly exaggerating when I say that. And when he came out of the dark cave, he basically saw that the Packers were ready to move on from him, and he was like, "Well, I'm coming back," and then led to an extremely awkward 2 months where everybody knew he was going to get traded to the Jets, but then the Packers were like, "Well, I'll never tell." So,
God.
that said, Aaron
Two
Rodgers
green
does seem
idiots.
significantly happier because have you ever noticed how miserable Aaron Rodgers has looked over the just in general? I always thought that was
I
just
don't
the way
give
his
a
face
shit
looked.
about Aaron Rodgers. He looks
But-
stupid.
He needs
Think
to
about-
look more miserable.
But think about it,
True.
okay? If
Real.
you're Aaron Rodgers, right? You are like this God-given football talent. You're like you could be like the biggest man in town, and then you have to spend 9 months a year in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Well, Josh Allen plays in Buffalo, and he's always smiley. So
There's
Yeah,
at least stuff to do in
but
Buffalo.
Buffalo's
Green
cool.
Bay is like, it's like a fire station
That's
and a
true.
quick trip.
yeah. You got cheese. White people love cheese.
True, yeah.
Aaron Rodgers seems like the kind of guy that hates
He-
cheese, though.
No, that
Yeah.
motherfucker loves cheese. I can tell.
No.
He's into
no way.
astrology and cheese, man.
Astrology and cheese. If he liked cheese, he wouldn't have fucking left Green Bay.
Well, maybe there's good cheese in New York or New Jersey too.
There isn't shit in New Jersey, but liberals.
Heroin needles and piss.
Matt, I'm sorry. There's going to be so much to clean up tonight.
No, I'm leaving that one in.
That's what New Jersey is. You never watched The Sopranos?
Forget about it.
Yeah.
We need Aaron Rodgers to just have a thick Guido accent after week one. Like when he got
Is
loaded up
Guido
on the...
a slur?
No.
Okay.
Like when they...
I choked on my own spit.
He needs to go through a transformation like Ryan Fitzpatrick did when he went to Tampa.
Yeah.
Just like started wearing aviators and a chain.
Oh my
What?
god.
Wasn't the forklift in cars named Guido?
I think that's what his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, it's not a slur, it's a name. Aaron Rodgers is gonna he's gonna get loaded up on tranquilizers on Sunday Night Football, and he's gonna stumble his way through an interview with Mike Tirico, and then punch it.
Hey, Mike Tirico! Hey, I'm walking here. I didn't got pizza lately.
I'm cooking a pizza.
They cook the pizza.
I make a spaghetti.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Yeah.
He just builds an accent like thicker and thicker each week, and then like week 17,
I
week
got an everything
week
bagel
18, he's
here.
talking like, talks like Don
He's just
Cherry.
speaking it. He just turns into fucking Don Vito from fucking The Godfather by the end.
He doesn't even wear a jersey anymore. It's just like a white tank top.
It's
Like
a
no
white
chain.
beater. He's got a white beater on, and there's just Sharpie of the number 12.
It's like Antonio Brown's helmet.
Oh my god.
We need to move on.
Jalen Ramsey got traded to the Dolphins.
Yeah, and then immediately, I think, tore his ACL and is out for the entire season.
I don't think he's out for the whole year, but he's out for a good amount of it.
Yeah. So,
Bruh.
yeah. Allen Robinson got traded to the Steelers for basically nothing.
It's the 7th round pick.
Yeah. And also the Rams are paying like 2/3 of his salary. So it's basically Allen Robinson for free.
But here, you can have him.
For free? Yeah. I don't know. I think we overpaid.
By the way, did you guys know that Allen Robinson was on the Rams last year?
I did, because everyone was talking about how bad he was.
Is that like how Jimmy Graham played basketball in college?
Yeah. Speaking of which, Jimmy Graham came back out of fucking retirement.
Huh?
He's
on
the Saints.
Yeah, he came
What?
back.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He came back.
Mercedes Lewis came out of retirement too.
What about BMW Lewis?
Mercedes Lewis is like 94 now or something.
Yeah, Mercedes Lewis is on the Bears and Jimmy Graham's back on the Saints.
That means Andrew Luck can still come back, baby. I still got hope. I still got hope.
Yeah, I don't think Stanford football can though.
I have a gun pointed at you.
Darren Waller was traded to the Giants.
Oh my god.
Yep.
It's the DJ Moore thing.
Yeah, and so the Chicago, I almost said Cleveland Bears. The Chicago Bears ended up trading
the same thing.
DJ Moore oh my god, I can't speak. They traded for DJ Moore from the Panthers. In return, the Panthers got the first overall draft pick. I wonder what they did with that. We'll talk about that in a moment. There's a train going by.
Chugga.
Wait for the
Will Levis.
horn to go off. Elijah Moore and Zadarius Smith got traded to the Browns. So now Myles Garrett actually has help. So that's scary.
Yeah, finally.
And finally, Stephon Gilmore traded to the Cowboys, and that makes me happy.
Who cares? So. A Cowboys Patriots trade. The only reason I could see that succeeding is a plane crash.
Oh my
Good thing he was traded from the Colts and not the Patriots.
The point still stands.
Yeah, it still stands.
Anyway, so let's talk about the draft. There's a lot of quarterback shit. Why did I not prepare fucking anything?
Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, who gives a shit? They're going to be mid.
Yeah, the Panthers drafted Bryce Young first overall. They have a manlet at quarterback.
Manly?
He's tiny.
He's not as small
He's
as
5'10".
Kyler Murray, though.
Yeah, true. He is a little bit taller than Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray's
He's not as thick as Kyler Murray, though.
That's true. Dude, I saw him in practice, and he's so small compared to an offensive lineman.
Kyler Murray is built like an RN.
A what?
The Texans,
a registered nurse.
Oh.
Dumbass.
The Texans did do something pretty interesting in the draft, though. They took Stroud number 2, but then they immediately traded up to number 3 with I think it was Washington, and then took Will Anderson right after him.
Yeah.
I think it was like the first time in over 20 years that a team picked back-to-back in the top 5.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I think the last one was the Colts in like 91 where they picked first and second and then missed on both of them.
Washington did it in, I think, 2000. They took, I think it was like LeVar Arrington number 2 and then somebody else at number 3.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that one. Yeah.
But
yeah, the Colts
they had
took
to,
Anthony
though.
Richardson.
The Texans had no future, and they got 2 franchise-altering players potentially by doing it.
I just looked up that 1992 draft and Wow, those are some interesting 2 picks that the Colts had.
Yep, Steve Entman was talented, but couldn't stay healthy, and then the other guy ended up just being
Quentin Corvat. I don't know who that is. That's a guy for sure.
Yeah, some other interesting picks. The Colts took Anthony Richardson, and this was funny because going into the draft,
God.
like the night before, Will Levis's cousin was hyping up that he's like he might go first overall, and then Will Levis proceeded to fall all the way to the second round to be taken 33rd overall by the Tennessee Titans.
At least he wasn't in the green room. Was he in the green room? I forget.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
I don't know what was worse though. I don't know if that was worse or if what was worse was when Geno Smith was in the green room in 2012 or 2013, and I think he ended up in around the same pick that Levis was.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'll be right back.
Also, everybody fucking forgot that the Eagles are really good because they drafted Jalen Carter, the defensive tackle from Georgia, and then everybody just left fucking Nolan Smith, the linebacker from Georgia, at number 30, and they're like, cool, we'll take them too. So literally a third of the Eagles roster is players from Georgia, which is
not just players from Georgia, the starters from Georgia, not the backups.
It's like everybody's just ignoring the best team in college football and letting the it's like second best team in the NFL take all of their players.
I mean, I'm trying to ignore Georgia.
Yeah.
Like one of the most historically good defenses in college football is like basically half of it now is ended up on the same NFL defense.
Yeah.
But I don't know how the whole Jalen Carter thing is going to go for no other reason than the whole thing he has going on with that car accident that happened right after the national championship. Like I don't know if there's going to be legal shit from that or not, but definitely a little bit of baggage when they took him because of it.
I can't. Oh no, there's a different thing open up about it. Yeah. Other notable players: the Lions took Jahmyr Gibbs, the running back. The Seattle Seahawks were again somehow Jackson Smith and Jigba fell all the way to 20, and the Seahawks took him.
Yeah.
Ravens got Zay Flowers, which seems like it's going to be a good pick.
I love that pick so much.
The Steelers got Joey Porter Jr. to the surprise of nobody.
It's unbelievable they fell to all the way down to the second round, though.
Yeah,
like he's pretty good.
The Bears took a defensive tackle named Gervin Dexter. That's a pretty cool name.
That rocks.
Cowboys have a tight end named Luke Schoonmaker. That's a good tight end name. And also the Texans have a new center named Juice Scruggs.
Juice Scruggs.
Who the fuck?
The Lions took Hendon Hooker in round 3.
Oh, he played at Penn State.
Trying to see who else was in here.
Definitely a biased selection, but Patriots picking Keon White in the second round, I think, could be a pretty good steal in about a couple years.
Yeah.
It will not.
Shut up!
Cope.
Oh yeah.
Shout out Tanner McKee for no reason. Just shout out Tanner McKee.
Oh, I think we need to keep an eye on Mr. Irrelevant this year, which is how the fuck do you pronounce that?
Oh, Max Duggan got drafted.
Dejuan Johnson, defensive end, drafted by the Rams, played at Toledo. I mean,
personally,
given how Brock Purdy did this past season, we might want to keep an eye on it.
Personally, I'm a fan of the Houston Texans linebacker Henry To'o. It might be Tutu, I don't know, but there's 2 apostrophes in his last name. His last name is 2 T's, 4 O's, and 2 apostrophes.
What the hell is that? Scrabble?
I don't know about that one.
To'o. Wow.
And that was
Is it To'o?
I think so.
Huh.
To'o.
Well, he's a defender from Alabama, so chances are he's going to be pretty good.
According to PFR, it's To'o.
There you go. Yeah, and that was. Do we have anything else we want to say about that?
Did you guys talk about Dalton Kincaid? That
Who?
happened. Yeah.
It was an interesting pick.
Oh, the
Yeah.
tight end to
Yeah.
Buffalo.
Bills. I dig it.
He's actually kind of
and
good.
and the Lions getting Sam Laporta,
Oh yeah.
the tight
Yeah,
end.
the Lions
factory
and
of
their Iowa tight ends.
That vaunted Iowa offense.
Oh God.
I think we need the Ferences to get an NFL job.
Go to the
I need
Jets.
Brian Ferentz to become the head coach of the Jets.
I just said that. Idiot.
That was more specific,
God.
idiot.
Idiot. I literally said they should go to the Jets. Idiot.
Who cares?
Sounds like you do.
The Bucks
Clearly.
drafted somebody named Yaya Diaby, and I believe he's wearing 0 this year.
Fuck
Hell
yeah.
That rules. Teddy Bridgewater is currly on the
No.
the Lions, and he's wearing number 50 in fucking preseason as a
Dude's
quarterback
rock.
of 50.
It's like that guy on Michigan that wore 98.
Yeah.
God,
and he was
Oh
awful.
yeah. He played in the Moon game.
Yeah, they used the
Yep.
Blue Moon quarterback.
And that was the draft. Let's go to the coaching carousel. There's a whole bunch of them. Cliff Kingsbury, unsurprisingly fired in Arizona, replaced by Jonathan Gannon, who I believe was from the Eagles defense.
I think it was their defensive coordinator.
Yeah, let me.
I don't know about that. Like, Eagles definitely had a good defense, but I think with just how bad the Cardinals have been, I think they would have been better off getting somebody that has prior head coaching experience,
Yeah,
which they did not do. So,
Ugh.
I'm a
Who
little
cares?
iffy
They're
on
gonna
that
be
one, too.
ass.
like,
It's gonna be fucking great though.
Yeah. Again, what is the point of the Cardinals?
Agony.
Frank Reich replaced Matt Rule in Carolina. Or no, not Frank. Oh my God, Steve Wilkes was the interim head coach. That's right.
Yep.
Kind of cool piece of symmetry. Frank Reich threw the first ever touchdown in Carolina Panthers history, and now he's their head coach. So
I think the Colts fired him prematurely too. So, like, of
Yeah,
all the
that's
head
'cause of the-
coaching changes, that was probably the best one of the offseason.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like that
Yeah.
move a lot.
He's got good offense. I don't know about defense, but you know.
Yeah. Their O line looked pretty fucking bad in the first preseason game, but
Yeah.
they figured that
I
out.
think it's hard to take stock in that, though, because a lot of teams don't even play their starters in those games.
Yeah.
Sean Payton replaced whoever the interim coach in Denver was after Nathaniel Hackett got fired last year, and it's been something so far. First off, talk mad shit about Nathaniel Hackett, which is like something that coaches don't usually publicly do. And then Robert Saleh and Nathaniel Hackett were like, "What the fuck, man?" Because Hackett's now in New York. And then he was like, "Oh, I texted him. We're making up about. Oh, sorry, I spoke too much." And everybody's like, "Come on."
I think
God,
Rogers
why
said
is he so
something too
weird?
at some point about that.
Yeah.
But
So-
all I'm going to say is those two teams play each other in Week 5, and I hope they brawl.
Oh,
The best part too is like I don't know if Sean Payton is in position to talk mad shit right now because we remember how bad the Broncos were last year.
Oh yeah.
What if they do that again?
I hope they do it again.
Dude,
It'd be so funny.
okay, like, as funny as it was last year, it will be like 5 times funnier if it happens again this year.
Oh,
Imagine if they get worse.
yeah.
They need to go like
Please.
1-17 or something like that.
Well, they lost Tim Patrick for the year, I think.
Oh,
So
one and
that's right.
60.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
How
sucked
many
because
games do they have now?
he got hurt in training camp last year and
Yup.
worked his way back, and then got hurt in training camp again, so he's going to miss 2 entire seasons,
Yep.
Jeez.
which
I thought
sucks because
I
he
thought
was a
Tim
good
Patrick played
story.
some last year.
I think that was 21.
Oh no, yeah, he got injured. 20.
D'Amico Ryans, former Houston Texan, is now their head coach as he took over for Lovie Smith, who got fired for costing them the first overall pick in the draft. So honestly, it's just kind of based. looks like D'Amico Ryan's doing a pretty good job so far. Everybody really likes him, so I'm down for that. I dig it.
Yeah, they finally made a good decision.
Yeah. They're like, surely this coach won't go one and done. And then Shane Steichen replaced Jeff Saturday in Indianapolis. Because that was
what a sentence that is.
Who is that guy? Who is the fuck is
Shane Steichen? Oh god, what team was he from? I've already forgotten.
I think he was the Eagles OC.
Oh boy.
He was with
Colts and Eagles have been trading their OCs.
He was the OC.
Nick Sirianni was the Colts OC under Reich, and now he's the Eagles head coach.
I don't know, but it's the Colts, so they'll manage to fuck up Anthony Richardson. So.
True.
And now they got the whole thing with Jonathan Taylor wanting to trade, but now he's away for personal reasons, but he also might be hurt. And it's a fucking shit show over there.
Fuck you, Jim Irsay.
Shit show at the Fuck Factory.
Shit show at the Glue Factory.
Bill O'Brien is back with Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of Bills over there.
Wow.
He's the offensive coordinator of the Patriots. There was a little bit of offseason drama that maybe Mac Jones was going to be out, but they seem like they're running it back with him. So, and hopefully he has a coaching staff this time.
Honestly, it didn't even need to be Bill O'Brien. It could have been literally anybody that had an offensive background, because I would have taken a bath with a fucking hairdryer if I had to watch a Matt Patricia-led offense again.
I'm just saying. Larry David is still out there.
I hope Bill O'Brien gets fired for some off the field issues, and Matt Canada goes to the Patriots. I want you to see what it's like.
Don't you put that evil on me.
I don't give a fuck.
You deserve 20 years of suffering. Fuck you, Dewey.
20 years of hard labor in Siberia for every Patriots fan.
Send him to the gulag.
Send him to the gulag to fight Pat Robertson.
Send Matt Patricia there.
You're getting sent to the gulag. Every Patriot fan's going to the gulag.
Okay.
That's all on y'all for being racist and homophobic, Dewey.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Anyway, and then Eric Bieniemy became the offensive coordinator of Washington, which is certainly a career move.
Oh. Who even is their quarterback? I have no idea.
It's currently a competition between Sam Howell and Jake Brisket.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so what that tells me is that if Ron Rivera gets fired, he's going to become the head coach.
If Brissett went to Washington, who's Groper Cleveland's backup now?
Groper Cleveland?
Isn't it? Didn't Josh Dobbs go there in the offseason?
I think so, yeah.
Man.
I think it was Josh Dobbs in his shiny head.
I think they have somebody else too, but I'm pretty sure it's Josh Dobbs right now, backing up the Sean.
Josh Dobbs, Kellen Mond.
What? How does he How does Kellen Mond still have a job?
What does he even do?
Literally nothing. He adds no value to anything.
That is not what I thought Kellen Mond looked like.
He's a guy.
Yeah. Anyway. That's coaching changes, I guess. Let's go. We already talked about Tim Patrick. Russell Gage also out for the season with an injury. We also talked about Jalen Ramsey. I think Elijah Vera Tucker, again, is having injury problems for the Jets, who also are on Hard Knocks, and I actually might watch because it sounds pretty good. Ram stuff, like we also mentioned earlier, players can now wear 0, and that fucking rules. I'm so
awesome.
Took them long enough.
We need a starting quarterback number 0.
We need a starting quarterback that wears number 07.
07. Double 0 like Marty Biron.
Clint Boyer, starting quarterback.
Win Clint's money on the field. Maybe we can get Terry Bradshaw to scream again.
No, it's just Terry Bradshaw just telling you to kill himself.
Forgot about that.
Oh no! Have you guys ever seen that famous like billiards clip where like the guy pulls off this crazy shot and then I was just like, I might kill myself if I had to play against that.
Yeah, we've seen that.
It's like the Le Mans thing last year. What else is there to do at 2 a.m? Heroin.
No, not that. He's just like me.
Oh my god. Yeah, we already talked about best uniforms and throwbacks and whatnot. They're all pretty good except the Colts and Cardinals. You suck. Go away.
The Falcons ones are still terrible. A year after the fact.
Yeah. It's been like 3
also,
years now.
Really?
It's been forever that we've
Yeah,
had
kind of since
fucking-
2020. Yeah.
Time needs to stop.
And finally, like we talked about earlier, Tom Brady now a minority owner in the Las Vegas Raiders, which unfortunately,
fuck
because
the
he's
Raiders,
because he's an owner of that team, it's actually not as easy for him to get on the field because all the other team owners have to like basically unanimously agree to allow him to play again if he wants to, since he's an owner.
I'll be fine. It's like when Mario Lemieux was an owner player.
Yeah. I mean, if he just bum rushes the field, like they can't stop him.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna watch 3
Well,
weeks
he's
of
pretty
Jimmy
slow. I
Garoppolo
think they might be able to.
and he's either gonna kill himself or pet back on the helmet.
He's gonna put the helmet back on and win another ring.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. So I don't know.
I hate the Raiders now. That's how I feel.
Yeah. And then
Spite.
Dewey, would you like to introduce our next segment, or what the football moment of the week?
Yeah, this is one of the most bizarre stories I think that's come out in the last couple of years. But the WTF, or what the football moment of the week, is retired lineman Michael Orr, the subject of the movie The Blind Side. I'm sure most of listeners here know what that movie is, about him growing up in a poor neighborhood and was supposedly adopted by a richer white family. Well, apparently he never was, and he filed a legal petition stating that he was never actually adopted by that white family, and that they just tricked him into entering a conservatorship that essentially gave them control of all of his money, and he never got any money from the movie.
Wow.
A white family taking control of a black man. Where have I heard this before?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one, Jim.
Yeah. Also, yeah, The Blind Side. Don't you mean White Savior, the movie?
I fucking hate that movie.
Yeah,
I
fuck
watched that
everything about
movie
that movie.
20 times, and then when I was like 5 to 12, and oh my god, I hate it.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this movie until
You've
the news
never
came
seen
out.
You haven't heard of it
Blindside?
before?
It was
Never heard
on
of it.
fucking like ABC Family
Really?
every goddamn week.
My dad didn't let me
was-
watch that because of the liberals.
Oh, Satan!
It had
Satan
Sandra
666
Bullock
dick and
and
balls.
who is the dad in it?
I don't fucking know.
Who
I
is
remember
Sandra Bullock?
It had
But
Kathy
Sandra
Bates.
Bullock was the kid's mom.
Kathy
Who?
Bates was talking about how at LSU,
Wait a
skeletons would
second.
grab your legs at the fucking. I don't know.
It's fucking Tim McGraw plays the dad.
What?
That's right.
Sandra
Yeah.
Bullock and Tim McGraw.
Power couple.
Oh my god.
Why was
Um,
Kathy Bates in this movie?
I
What?
don't know.
It's a good movie. It's
No,
just
it isn't.
apparently based on
Stop.
entirely things that are not true.
We need to stop saying that this movie's good because it's ass.
Anyway,
And it needs and it.
But at
Yeah.
this
Anyway, but
point, yeah, they better give him the money he's owed, because man, that's yikes.
before we get into predicting division winners and all of our predictions, I want to go into a new segment that I had that I think we could test out this week. I think you guys will like this a lot. It's a little bit of a game show. We're gonna add some competition, and it's time for
I'm gonna
America's
kill you,
new
motherfuckers.
favorite game show. Name that stat line. All right.
God.
All right,
The
so-
music too.
Oh yeah, we got production value now.
Wow. Oh.
I just instinctively
So-
went to click on my soundboard. I hate it.
So the premise of this game show is extremely simple. I'm just gonna read out a stat line, and it's up to you guys, the contestants, to guess who and when it was. Are you guys ready?
Is it a multiple choice answer?
Well, you're about to find out. We're gonna start
Fuck
with
you.
Dewey. So our first one, okay? This player went 16 of 23 for 195 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and 1 carry for -6 yards.
What year? What?
That's up for you to find out.
Just a random 16 for 23 game for. Okay, all right. So this could be literally anybody in the history of ever that's ever been a starting quarter or even a backup quarterback in the history of the NFL.
Jim Tomei. Jim Tomei.
Is that your pick?
That's Dewey's pick. That's Dewey's pick. Put in Jim Tomei.
My let's see.
Dewey's in a conservatorship with Jack.
Okay.
Imagine your guardian being younger than you.
My guess here. I have nothing to go.
License.
So I have absolutely nothing to go off of here in terms of figuring out who this is. So my guess is going to be that was Jay Fiedler for the Dolphins.
Jay Fiedler. Wow.
Oh, so sorry.
So long.
Sorry. I'll turn it down a little bit. That was incorrect. That was Dieter Brock, LA Rams quarterback from 1985, Week 6 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
This game's not fun.
All right.
Fuck this game.
On to Steven. All right. So yours was 35 of 51 for 344 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and 2 carries for 1 yard. Here, I'll play some music for you while you listen. Oh, shit. Okay,
That's it. That's all I get.
Pathetic fucking music.
It's playing out of an elevator in 1987.
This is literally the elevator music from Mass Effect.
God.
You're running out of time.
That seems like a Gus Farrat kind of headline.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, Gus Farrat.
Sorry, that is incorrect. That is also Dieter Brock, LA Rams quarterback, 1985 versus the San Francisco 49ers. All right, we got one more. Here we go, Jack. This player had 1 carry for 6 yards.
I know.
Can I ask some Jeopardy questions?
Would you like to phone a friend to Steven?
Yeah, Steven.
It's Dieter Brock.
Oh, sorry. That is incorrect.
I didn't put in my answer. Asshole.
That is incorrect.
Let me put in my answer, asshole.
All right.
You know what? I'm feeling I'm feeling a Bronson Hill.
Bronson Hill, that is your final answer, correct?
Yeah, it's a Bronson Hill type of stat line.
All right. Survey says... Oh, sorry, it's incorrect. That was Jake Funk, LA Rams running back from 2021, Week 3 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Who is Jake Funk?
I know who Jake Funk is.
Funk. All right, I'm going to give you guys a chance to redeem yourselves. I've got one last stat, and you guys can work together as a team.
Telling us 3 to work together as a team.
All right, this player went 21 of 32 for 252 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions.
Can we get a range of years?
The range of years would be 1920 to 2022.
How about I kill you? What's on your mind?
Neely Smith, that's what's on my mind.
No, I'm not feeling that.
No, I'm vetoing that.
Yeah, no, that's a terrible fucking pick.
Okay.
I'll give you guys some more background music.
The summoning salt music, very cool.
Damn right it is. This is Oofsides.
What about Steve Bartkowski?
I'm thinking David Garrard.
I'm actually not. What was that guy? Who was on the Dolphins?
On the Dolphins.
And he was
Tua.
on. No. He was a quick guy.
Tua.
White, right? Was that what his name is? The quarterback. They got his brain smushed in that one time.
Tua.
Now I'm
Matt
thinking
Moore.
about it.
That was Matt Moore.
It's not Matt Moore. It's not
Well,
Matt
then-
Moore. It was the guy. He played for fucking West Virginia University, and he was drafted in like the later part of the first round. What's his fucking name?
Tua.
It's not fucking Tua turn the ball over, motherfucker.
Okay, you guys are right. I'm gonna give you 10 more seconds.
Mark
No,
Brunell. It's
no.
Mark Brunell.
Pat White. That's who I'm thinking
Mark
of.
Bulger.
Pat White. I'm going with Pat White.
Mark Brunell.
All right,
It's Pat White.
so we got 3 of them. Okay,
Pat
so we got
White.
Pat White, Mark Brunell, and Mark Bulger. Okay, so you guys have 3 chances to get this right. All right?
Pat White.
Let me look over this real quick. I made it up. I made that one up.
I hate you.
Matt, I'm gonna kill you with a hammer.
Hammer.
Anyway.
I'm gonna slam a
Thanks
hammer
for
into
playing-
your smushy little soft skull.
I'm gonna
America's favorite game show.
I'm gonna
Guess that
hammer
stat
you until you're
line.
paralyzed.
Never do this again.
I
I'm
hate
boycotting
this
this show.
Yeah. We're on strike. This is over with.
It's
I'm
over.
never gonna get the name Dieter Brock out of my head now, asshole.
You're welcome.
Anyway, that was Dieter Broxides.
Yeah.
Teacher Brookside.
There's a podcast that Dave Demeshek does where they've had a running joke for like 8 years where they have to mention Dieter Brock at least once every episode.
Wow.
Like
We should do that with another random quarterback.
Kyle Orton.
I was thinking,
Kyle
Actually-
Orton,
it could be Kyle Orton.
Actually, no.
I
You
like-
know what segment we should do? Like an actual new good segment is working together to fill in the daily immaculate NFL grid.
I think
No.
our new segment should be killing Matt with hammers.
The new segment should be throwing apples at Dewey until he bleeds.
What kind
This
of
is killing Matt with hammers. And for the
New
last
segment-
several minutes,
No, the new segment should be replacing Jack's apple juice of petroleum.
Can you do the summoning salt thing, but with the Rob Schneider movie?
oh
trailers?
yeah, let's do Rob Schneider.
Anyway,
is
Steve Bono
a
here.
stapler. Yeah, let's predict our division
We need
winners
to-
while we're at it.
We need to bring up Steve Bono as much as possible.
We
For
do,
Steve
yeah.
Bono's 73-yard run.
his parade.
Yeah,
went on that one time.
his little jog.
Anyway, so we've talked about most of the off-season changes. We're going to go division by division. Let's list our predicted winners, starting with the Africa East.
No, what?
I was trying to pronounce AFC.
It sounded like a colonizer.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Ooh,
the AFC
we-
East. Who you guys got?
Jets, because it's gonna piss Jack off.
Oh shit.
I don't know if we can leave that one in.
Yeah, I'm going to write that one down just to be safe.
This
okay,
has
if
been
Elon-
Wander Bronco sides.
If Elon Musk can do that to somebody, you can do it to somebody, Jack.
Yeah, that's huge for me.
Yeah, comparing you to Elon Musk.
Big
Uh,
fan.
I'm high
I'm going with the
functioning.
Bills. I don't want it to be the Bills, but I think it's going to be the Bills.
I'm gonna choose my team, the
The
Bills
Jets.
of Buffalo, because they have Dalvin Cook's brother. That's why.
And nobody else. The
Yep.
fabulous Allen brothers at
Yep, the
quarterback.
better Cook, afraid, and the better Allen, Kyle, gonna be QB1.
Be
I
careful
will
what you wish
also
for.
Be taking the Buffalo Williams.
Fuck you guys.
If Josh Allen gets injured this year, you will not see from me next year. I will.
That'll be the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
And Jack.
Thanks.
You guys
ACL
are paying for
side.
my funeral if he gets injured.
So I was thinking about this the other day. When I die, I want to have a Buffalo Bills themed funeral.
Just have a bunch of
Specifically,
tables around the place.
I want to have
through 'em.
Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs slam my dead body through a flaming table into my grave.
That'd be awesome. Well, just
When I
covered in
die, I
mustard
want-
and ketchup.
Yeah.
When I die, I want Matt Patricia as one of my pallbearers so you can let me fucking down one more time.
I'm gonna piss on Greg Williams' grave. This has nothing to do with anything. I just want to piss on his grave.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
awesome.
overcoming my fear of public urination so I can piss on his grave.
Actually,
Your
no,
fear?
no, Jack, just
Pause.
put a bounty on his tombstone.
I'm gonna steal his tombstone and see what happens.
Anyway, the AFC North.
Which one?
You know who
From
I'm
the
going to
AFC
say.
North?
Oh, shit, we didn't even talk about that. Joe Burrow strained his calf, but he's probably
Who cares? He's
yeah.
fine.
doesn't need it.
You know what they say? Steelers going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with a hot
Um,
take here, and I think the Ravens are gonna win it over the Bengals this year.
Wow, that is stupid. Bengals.
I will. Ah, fuck. I could go Browns and make it so we picked all 4 teams, but I
Yeah, but
can't.
the Browns are
I'm
not.
not picking the
yeah.
Browns. I will also take the Ravens.
Y'all think the right?
Uh,
Okay.
Yeah. The AFC West. What do we think?
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
wonder what that's gonna
Do,
be.
do we
Come on.
really need to think about this?
Don't count out the Raiders.
Or how about this?
God.
Not the
Jimmy
Broncos.
Garoppolo. Wait, what was that?
I said not the Broncos.
Yep, put Dewey down for the Broncos.
Hell yeah.
Fuck you. I'm picking the Chiefs.
I will also be taking the
Yeah,
Chiefs.
I mean,
Fuck you guys. I'm
I
taking
mean,
the Chargers because
Let's be honest. Barring
hate
barring
my
a
hurt.
catastrophic injury to Patrick Mahomes, you could probably pencil in the Chiefs in the next 6 years
chefs.
at least.
give
Yeah.
me
The
give me
Chiefs.
the Chargers. The ghost of Philip Rivers will lead them to a division title.
He didn't die.
And nothing more.
Well, his
He's-
sperm
he's
cells
still-
did. So
He's got a lot of them.
I was
I
gonna
was
say,
gonna
no,
say,
his sperm
I
count
think
seems like it's
I
still
think
good.
his
He's
him
not-
and his wife are having
I haven't
another kid
heard-
now. So he's have a
Are
whole
they?
offense now. Yeah,
Jesus Christ!
Dude, Philip Rivers.
Something needs to be
fucks.
done about that.
him and his kids are gonna have an entire fucking offense now. Like backyard
If none
football
of
for them
his-
gonna go crazy.
If none of his kids become an NFL star, it's complete failure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the AFC South.
Oh God, kill me.
Oh, good. God.
Jaguars. That's about it.
Yeah, Jags.
Are we gonna unanimously pick Jacksonville? Because I'm going with them too.
I was tempted to say the Titans, but their offensive line
Titans
is
are-
really
I mean,
fucking bad.
Titans are
was-
Oh, their
absolute
O line
dookie.
putrid.
If
Yeah.
it was the Titans versus the Taliban, I'd
I know
finish
what
that
I
sentence.
choose.
Fine, I'll take the Jags as well. I'm not getting talked into picking the Colts this year. like I
Jag
did last year.
sweep. Jag sweep.
The
I think
NFC
Colts-
East.
I think the Colts have even less chance of winning it than the Texans do. But yeah.
So who won the East? The Eagles won it this past season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who won
Okay,
it
so
before that?
So it won't be the
Uh,
Eagles.
the Cowboys, and then the year
Cowboys.
before that was the Commies.
Okay, so it's gonna be the
Oh,
Giants.
yeah.
So see, here's my logic behind this. Right, the Cowboys have been good for 2 years in a row, and that's already wrong. It's not going to be 3 years in a row. Not to mention their new offensive coordinator, who replaced Kellen Moore, has never had a top 30 offense, I mean a top
Nice.
25 offense.
Nice.
Who
The
did they
Eagles
replace
cannot
him with?
win. Brian Schottenheimer.
Oh
Huh.
no!
Wow.
A
Oh,
fucking
no.
Schottenheimer.
Yep. Oh, and also Mike McCarthy's calling all the plays this year.
Oh God, I am so sorry. They are not
Yeah.
going to be over 500.
Yeah. Yeah. So the Cowboys are not going to win it. The Eagles can't because they won they won last year, and nobody in the NFC East wins back to back.
Well, it's got to be the Giants then, because the commies
Fuck
are
the
not
Giants,
that good.
It's
No,
the
I'm
Giants.
taking the commies.
It's the Giants.
If Sam Howell leads a team to a division title, like
You are
Sam Howell is
sleeping
getting benched week 3. Come on.
on the greatness of Jake Brisket. Dan Snyder is gone. He's don't have
We
to
didn't
deal
even
with him
talk
anymore.
about that either. Him being
Yeah.
governor.
Oh, yeah.
Missed that.
I was waiting to say it at the end of the
Fuck 'em.
show, you piece of shit. I'm going to kill you with a hammer.
Yeah, I'm taking the
Fuck.
commies.
I'm gonna take the Eagles because they only got better this offseason because everything sucks and I want to die.
Giants.
Yeah, I'm going the G-Man.
The G spot?
What?
Bet you would.
Yep.
In it. That's what they should
Homo.
rename their stadium to, is the G spot.
They come up from the bottom like
The NFC West. Moving on before you can finish that sentence.
Jesus Christ.
This one's going to be interesting. Yeah, we probably should have talked about the 49ers quarterback situation. Sam
Uh.
Darnold is going to start a playoff game this year.
Sam Darnold is QB1, I'm afraid. Hey, fucking Kyle Shanahan is like Jesus Christ for quarterbacks, man. He can make anyone look like fucking
This
Tom
might
Brady.
be the most perplexing division in the league.
Because the Cardinals are going to be bad.
Cardinals
the
are gonna be
Rams-
awful.
That's a given.
Who knows?
the Rams are going to be
Rams-
terrible.
I have no idea what the they're not.
Stafford's
going
going to get hurt, and
Yeah.
Cup is going to be invisible with whoever
You
their
know what?
other quarterback is.
Like, even if Stafford and Cup stay healthy, who else do they have on that team besides those two and Aaron Donald?
Yeah, they literally
They've gotten rid of
cleaned
so
out
many
their
people.
roster. They have like
Yeah.
40 rookies on their team.
I'm going to say it. I don't think it would be that far-fetched to say that the Rams could finish behind the Cardinals.
I don't
I'd
know
say
about that.
The
That might
Rams
be a
have a
stretch.
quarterback.
Yeah.
They have a fragile old quarterback. He could
So do
easily
the
be done
Cardinals,
for the
though.
season.
Well, they have
Kyler
a
Murray's
fragile
like
young
25.
If
quarterback.
Kyler Murray's not playing,
Yeah, Murray's gonna be gone at least half
Yeah.
the season, probably.
it's going to be Colt McCoy week 1 starter.
Well,
Well-
Matt Stafford's going
actually-
to have his Denny Hamlin back spasms, and he's not going to
Well,
play.
Well, Colt McCoy himself is also a fragile old quarterback. So who's the
He
Cardinals'
is.
like third or fourth string guy right now? Because whoever that is probably going to start most of the season. I'm almost scared to find out.
That's the St. Louis Cardinals. Whoops.
Yeah, they're not doing good either.
Player
Jeff
roster.
Driscoll.
Oh,
No.
Driscoll.
No.
They also
Oh my God.
They also have David Blau on the.
Blauhards rejoice.
Yeah, I'm
Nice.
going to get a
and they
loud
have-
job.
Nice
Clayton
Blau.
Toon.
I know it's preseason, but did we see what Greg Dortch did?
Yeah,
Oh, what did he score? Did he score
Dorch
Georgetown?
down.
Yeah, he did.
Hell
Dorch
yes.
down. Dorch
Fuck
down.
yeah.
Dorch down. Welcome to Dorch sides.
Love Dortch sides.
Hell yeah.
Ahem.
Anyway, oh yeah, they also. Oh no, Matt Hack's their punter. Never mind. Anyway, I'm gonna take. You know what? Fuck it. It's Geno season. Go Seahawks.
I agree.
I'm gonna go with 49ers because run it up the gut with CMC every time and see what happens.
I'm going to go with
Oh,
the
yeah.
Niners as well. However, it would not surprise me at all if Brock Purdy can't replicate what he did last year and the Niners end up in a rut where they're fighting for a wild card spot.
He probably won't, but nobody
No,
likes
I'm
me
gonna
when I
take
say
him.
that.
So I'm
Not to
going
mention, Trey
Niners,
Lance
but
is probably not going to be on this team by week 1. He's probably getting traded.
that whole thing is such a clusterfuck.
Yeah.
Like, they gave up so much draft capital to do that, to then approach it the way they did. It makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah, truly bizarre. The NFC North.
Yeah.
Lions. Give me the Lions. Fuck it.
I will also take
It-
the Lions.
I do not believe in the Vikings.
Oh yeah, the
Vikings
Vikings
are
got
Bears.
worse.
The
Yeah, the
Bears are going to be
Vikings-
bad. I mean,
Vikings
who,
are
like,
worse. Bears got a little better. Packers.
here's the issue with the
So-
Packers is even if Jordan Love does well, like half the receiving core followed Aaron Rodgers to the Jets.
So for the first
Who
time,
the
in
fuck do
probably
they
my-
have?
When was it the last time that the Lions won their division?
1991, I think.
19 for the first time in my lifetime, the Lions will win a division.
All of our
Lifetime
lifetime.
plus
reference.
13.
Yeah.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have won that division more recently than them.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. It's time.
Jeez, Louise.
Oh
I
my god,
think-
they
I have a
4
feeling that
division championships.
This division is gonna go like 9-7. Like
They
the
all
winner's
might.
gonna go 9-7.
I got faith in the Lions. I think they're going to be pretty good. If
If
they had anything better than like the worst fucking defense in the league, they would have started
Yeah.
out like 5-5 last year.
Yeah.
So.
But the thing is, Lions is Lions.
That
The
is
Lions
true.
is the Lions.
Lions
They do
is
be
The
the
Lions.
Lions.
The Lions is the Lions. However, I think this year it's going to be really difficult to be worse than the Bears.
Yeah.
That team is going to be fucking atrocious.
Yeah.
And
then
the
finally,
Packers have the potential to be that bad too. So
yeah.
Jordan Love making me leap.
I'm gonna say the Vikings.
Boo.
Well,
Boo.
the Lions is the Lions.
That's
Lions
true.
is the
But
Lions.
Still boo.
Kill.
And then finally the NFC South. This genuinely feels like anybody could win this one.
Oh my god, yeah.
I think it'd be
Holy
funny if we
Whoever-
all pick different teams.
I'm telling you right
Yeah.
now, whoever wins this division is going to go 8-9 again, like last year.
Yeah. I'm riding with Baker Mayfield. Give me the Bucks.
I'm going with the guy liner, Derek Carr.
Nightman.
Atlanta Falcons.
He plays
You
for
know
the
what?
Saints.
Fuck it.
What
Fuck
team
it.
does he play
Carson.
for?
He was on the Saints.
Oh shit, same team. Whatever. Who does the Falcons have?
They have Desmond Ritter.
Is that really who's starting?
That
Yes.
is.
Oh no.
The Falcons
what?
are genuinely going to be running an offense from 1982.
Oh god.
They're not
this,
bothering with any of this
This
newfangled
might actually
forward
be-
passing
that's-
nonsense.
That's
This
old
might be
school.
the-
That's old
this-
school. Pound the
this
rock.
might-
I'm going with the Falcons.
Yeah.
This might be the worst division I've ever seen.
Dewey, are you enjoying the Panthers?
I'm
going to be-
rookie quarterback, rookie head coach, division winners. I am taking the fucking Panthers.
Let's go.
Unfortunately, I have to pick the Saints then. I have to deal with guy liner guy.
You don't. No. You don't have to do that. Nobody's forcing you to do that.
No, I'm
well,
forcing
I'm making.
you to.
I'm yeah. See.
Oh,
This piece
okay.
of shit is
Okay.
forcing me.
Yeah. You get Jamal Williams, too.
Yeah. Yeah, but on the other hand, Bountygate.
And pedophilia.
First way Kazakage,
Instead of-
leader of the hidden village of the Dean.
Was that?
Michael
was
Thomas might be
Oofsides.
back too. Who knows?
Hey, Dan
Yeah.
Snyder sold the Washingtons.
Washington.
Yeah, they might change their
Friends.
name again.
Again.
They're bringing back the Washington Indians. Oh,
Oh,
God.
I think the
That
vibe.
one?
I think the vibe of the football team was kind of cool. They should just bring that back and make it permanent.
Yeah.
The football team was awesome.
I still think
It
they
was!
should bring back. They should bring back Redskins, but change their logo to a Redskin potato.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They should be the
The Washington Foreskins.
bring back the Bullets. Bring back the Washington Bullets.
That's real.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, how about
Yeah.
Kyle Orton?
Yeah. How
Kyle
about
Orton.
Kyle Orton?
What's he
He's
doing
an
these
ugly
days?
fucking mug.
Does he have a Twitter?
He
It's like a
absolutely
Kyle
does
Orton's
have a
Twitter.
Twitter.
Excuse
Yeah,
me,
it's
it's
like a
X, moron.
Orton. Is that the Kyle Orton? No, that is writing about national. That is a Nazi. That's not him.
Oh wait, here's
What
Kyle
the
Orton at
fuck?
King Neckbeard.
That is not him. That is not him. Google.
This is, I'm gonna post this in here. This is
I guess I play for the
Thankfully,
Bills now.
Oh my god, this fucking account is wow.
Why does Rex Grossman look like Trevor Bauer?
Oh, I think I just found the account that you're talking about, the other Kyle Orton. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oopsie
Okay.
daisy.
Yeah. Anyway,
Your Honor, I plead oopsie daisy.
that was Oofsides, unfortunately. Do you guys have any other closing thoughts that I don't have to edit out of the show?
Hate.
Just put this picture up.
Nice.
Thanks, Kyle.
Yeah. And on that note,
That's actually a picture of me. Can you please delete that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
oh
What?
god, what happened?
That's awesome.
For our
No
listeners,
way.
it's the Obama Hope poster, but with Kyle Orton's face on it. So, and I think that's a good note to end on.
It is.
For all the boys and for another season of Oofsides, play us out, Herman Edwards.
Hello? You play to win the game.
Football.
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 Baby.